Well guys, I've already had a bit of a productive morning. Pulled the 3 tires off of the old Mazda and got them fixed. That was kind of sketchy jacking that up. It slid off, but we won't talk about that. The fronts came off nice and easy. Everything came off really good. But I got to get these back on because I got a very busy day ahead of me. But while I got these off, I should actually have a look at this stuff. Yeah, exhaust is done, but that's not a big deal because I'm building my own exhaust anyways. I'm really not sure what to do for exhaust. Ooh. I don't know what kind of diff that is, but I like that it's got a third member, just like Toyota's. But yeah, anyways, exhaust, I'm not sure what to do. I do want to run compounds possibly on this thing, because I think it would be flippin' awesome. Volkswagen with compounds. Anyways, yeah, I gotta get going, so I'll get these tires whipped onto here, and then Bob's your uncle. Well guys, tires are all back on. That's looking a lot better. A lot better. So, I'm not sure how wind noise affects this camera yet, but we'll find out. Look, you can actually see under it now. Decent. So yeah, hopefully this weekend I can get this thing to the shop and start torching off all the IFS. Then it's go time. As soon as I get this to the shop, it's like full throttle. I gotta cut everything, all this crap off. Yeah. I've also been mocking up, how do I get up there? Doesn't matter, I guess. Been mocking up a bell housing bolt pattern for the Mazda. I think I got it. I just got to print a little bit and then see if it fits. And then if it does, then I can 3D print the adapter that I need to make and then trace it out onto some steel and start making it. But I think I'm actually going to end up bolting the starter right to the transmission and not through the adapter. That'll save me having to machine some spacers and crap and different things. We'll see though, we'll see. I got to, oh there we go, that's a good one. I've got to find out how much room I've got to play with. There's another engine in here with a flywheel on it. And I should measure it for depth. That's on the back side, of course. Depth between the flywheel and the back of the block, just so I can figure out the spacing between the block and the teeth on the flywheel for the starter. Because once I have that, there we go, then I can figure out if I need to build an adapter or anything. That's the one thing I overlooked when I built that piece for the flywheel adapter. But it feels about the same, I guess. Let's see if I can get you guys up there. There, now you can actually see something. Yeah, the distance between there and there is what I need to mimic. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, let me think about this. Because you need, right now, that is proper spacing right in there for the starter against the transmission, plus that thin little adapter, or that thin little plate. My transmission's going to be spaced out, so I'm going to have to be more than what this is. I'm going to have to be, let's think about this. I'm going to have to make it that thick, like this much spacing between this plate and the back of the flywheel as factory, plus the thickness of the adapter to make it work. Otherwise, yeah, the thickness of the adapter is gonna mess with how the starter engages. Okay, interesting. That means I am going to have to build a pilot bearing adapter. Okay, interesting. Okay, very good. Alright, so I just put the flywheel on there, measured it up. This one here, from this backing plate, from the backing plate to the back of the flywheel where the teeth are, is 0.7245. And mine is like 5 thou more than that without the backing plate. So we're going to call that right around the same. So I'm going to have to build a shim that fits that bolt pattern that is as thick as the adapter plate to make this work. Fun. Unless... No, I don't know. I don't know. Can I bolt the starter to the plate then, in that case? Yeah. Oh, but then the teeth might not line up for the splines on the input shaft on the trans. Frig! I'm gonna have to think about this. Alright, we'll figure it out.